Hi, I'm Pastor Tim. And last week, we talked about the two kingdoms, Judah and Israel, dividing after Solomon's son Rehoboam decided to raise taxes. Well, these kingdoms were divided for about 400 years. And I wanted to show you a picture of what that looked like. Here we have the left side is Judah and the tribe of Benjamin. Those were the two that followed Solomon's line and David's line, the son Rehoboam. You see Rehoboam and Abijah. The cool thing about this chart is that there's red for the bad kings. You can see the fourth column over, it says bad or good. It also shows how long they were there and what prophets were involved. But I want to focus right now on the bad and the good. On Judah's side, out of the 20 kings, we have 8 of them that were good. That's not a very good rate. If you're looking for a percentage and you want good kings, bad kings, less than half were good. On the right side, you see Israel. And the kings of Israel, there were no good kings. They all had bad character. In this chart, I also wanted to point out that you can see some pretty familiar people. If you look at that far right side of each column in the purple, you'll see some of the books of the Bible that you memorized. At the back of the Old Testament, there are a bunch of prophets. Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi, prophets of the Lord. And you can see where they fit into each king's reign. Now, that's a deeper topic for another time, but it's kind of cool to see it in chronological order. Both Israel and Judah had plenty of bad kings, and those bad kings caused the people and influenced the people to worship other gods, false gods, besides our one true God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So God allowed both Judah and Israel to be led into captivity. The first bullet point on the left says Assyria defeated Israel and led them into exile. Assyria are those purple areas. You can see they traveled to the north and then spread out as the people were literally taken from their homeland and removed and placed into different areas as servants and as helpers in those regions. They literally lost their land. And the second bullet point, Babylon defeated Judah and took them into exile. There's the green arrows, more people being led out of their homeland back to someone else's land where they would serve. Both nations fell, Judah and Israel, and now the people are serving other nations. And in Babylon, where Judah was taken, Nebuchadnezzar took the smartest, best looking, and the wisest captives, and he trained them. So here they came in and they invaded a land, and they said, you guys, you're the best looking, you're the most capable. We're going to equip you, we're going to train you, and we're going to put you to work in our kingdom so you can serve us and better our nation. And it is in this captivity where we meet these men, Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. It is first under the reign of King Nebuchadnezzar and then under King Darius. These men stood up for what they believed in. They had courage and followed Yahweh in the face of grave consequences. So now we are in that time of the captivity, and we see at least a few who stand up for what they believe in. Enjoy this study on the book of Daniel.